Alright, so I want to get a good look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, see what's up with Dogecoin and some of the other coins that just got delisted off Bittrex. So we're looking at Bitcoin right now. So this is a trade that I'm currently in. I thought it was a good one. I got in like 6 days ago. I mean, it looked like it was gonna tank here, but I was just like, Bitcoin does that all the time. It shows you signs that it's going to completely drop, but sometimes it further exceeds that. And then my issue was the dollar just kept crashing. With that, it seems like every time the dollar crashes, it gives like Bitcoin a big boost. So what does that mean for next week? Now that right now the the forex market is closed. So what does that mean for tomorrow? Oh, and before I continue, I'm going to state that I am not a financial advisor, so any investment or trade that you make is completely at your own risk. But yeah, right now it's like, I'm looking at it. It gave us a big dive. I mean, it gave us a sign that it could drop. I can't completely say that it's going to do that right now though, because it does it so much. So with that, I decided I would close part of my trades and then just keep it moving. I have a couple positions open. I'm holding on to it in the event that it just keeps rising. I'm happy with my $500 that I have. But if it keeps exceeding that, hey, great. But yeah, I got in right about here. My hope is that it just respects this trend and keeps rising. That it's similar for the other coins. But my other thoughts, if I got out of my positions right now because I believe that it was going to sell, I'm probably not getting back in because the spreads are just so ridiculously high. Wait, what the heck is it? It's not showing what the spread is anymore? Or did it really go back down to 3? Or is it so high that it can't be read? Right at first it was at about 4 to 6,000. So it looks like it's not there anymore. At least, oh, there it is. It just wasn't wide enough. So it's so high that I can't get in and secure a good position. If I were right now, if I were to try to sell it, the entry would be way beyond what I want it to be. I wouldn't be in profit until maybe it hit around here or something. Or if I tried to buy it, I probably wouldn't be in profit until it passed this area. So I'd rather just hold it. That's a thought in my mind. But it's looking like I can do something at least Ethereum Ethereum. But other thoughts. Bitcoin has history of creating a high at some point and then dropping, and then creating a high at some point and then dropping massively. And last time it happened, it went to like a little over 19K, and then it dipped for a good 2 years. So it tried to come back. It dipped again. Now we're at this point. What's going to happen again? Is it going to repeat that, or is it going to keep exceeding? There's just so much buy pressure right now, and it seems like way more buy pressure than before. So with that, I want to proceed with caution at this point, because we're not sure when that's going to happen. I mean, it looked like it could have been the perfect sell opportunity right around here, but at the same time, spreads were way too high. I couldn't have entered at that point. And I'm at a point right now where some profit's better than no profit. So yeah, it's just really got to be cautious with this. I'm not going to say I'm going to buy anymore or sell anymore. I'm just being careful on this. Ethereum's about the same, but at the same time, it hasn't reached a new high like Bitcoin has. It would be nice if Ethereum hit about that $1,400 level, but we'll see what happens. Now let's look at some of these coins that got delisted. Okay, so actually no, I want to look at Doge first. I'm gonna look at Dogecoin first and kind of look at what's the thing with that. So I'm more focused on its trend at this point. I admit I've never looked at this coin much before up until today. So it created a new high, kind of like what Bitcoin did. It looks similar to Bitcoin if we compare how we were just looking at it. Okay. It looks like it could very well drop, but we don't know if it's just going to bounce off this area. Right now, it's worth like a little over a penny right now. It's never been this high in value before. It's always remained under like, yeah. So this is the first time we've kind of actually seen some real action out of it. At first, when it was created, I know it was seen as a joke. That's why I haven't looked at it, because it was a joke. But for those who are making money off of it, hey, that's great. You took it serious and you made a profit. Unfortunately, I was one of those people that really didn't do that. But, oh well. Right now, I just want to know if Dogecoin is going in a similar way to Bitcoin. Oh, wait, that's perpetual contract. TCUSD. Well, notice how it all looks very similar at that point. But that's a smaller time frame still. But even still, it looks very similar. They could be moving the same way. So what happens if Bitcoin does make a big dive? That would be another concern of mine. Okay. But my question is, what are your thoughts on Dogecoin? And at the same time, what do you feel about the direction of Dogecoin at this point, or even before? Feel free to throw your thoughts in the comments. And Dash, that was one of my favorite cryptos. I want to see what's up with that now that Bitstamp and some of the other exchanges are delisting it. Right now, it definitely dropped a lot. It was at 120, but ever since the news, it looks like it's going to keep going. To me, at this point, it was just much easier to move my crypto or put some of it in a hard wallet. So, as far as the next best thing, I'm going to look at Monero. XMR. To me, that one looks like it's going to drop as well. It definitely has me curious. Whoops, I did not mean to be no. Okay, so it started its drop around today. It wouldn't be as surprising if it kept going. I mean, it doesn't mean it's the end or anything, but to me, it seems like it broke its trend. So I'm feeling some concern at this point. But even with this one, it seems like, well, even this one, it seems like it hasn't done much anyways. So it's more like what we'll see what happens at this point. If I really wanted to, I could just put some of these coins in a hard wallet and keep holding them, considering some of these exchanges are delisting them, but the fact that they are, it just seems like a bad sign. But at the same time, you never know. But even still, I'd pay close attention to my money at this point, because it seems like a lot of changes are happening. But we'll see what happens at this point. So if you thought this video was pretty helpful as far as showing you what's happening so far with your crypto, feel free to give this video a like, feel free to subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to throw it in the comments.